Well, hi, everybody. Hope that your week is off to a great start. One thing we know for sure, this week will end with a great, wonderful, powerful bang as we celebrate together the core realities of our Christian faith with the great days of the sacred Triduum, Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Easter Vigil, and Holy Saturday, leading into Easter Sunday. Please make every effort to be with us on these great times of prayer. On Holy Thursday night, we will recall Jesus' institution of the Eucharist and of priestly ministry. We will process with the Blessed Sacrament to its place of reservation at the end of Mass for a period of prayer until 10 p.m. We really encourage everyone to remain for a little bit after Mass and come back maybe after a brief stop back home and come back again to pray with Jesus in the tabernacle as we recall Jesus praying so ardently on the Mount of Olives before he was taken away to undergo his passion and death. Good Friday, Stations of the Cross here at 3 p.m., and then the commemoration of the Lord's Passion, 7 o'clock here in the church, where we will hear an extended proclamation of the story of Jesus' suffering and death. We will have the opportunity to adore and reverence the wood of the cross on which Jesus hung for the salvation of the world. And we will receive Holy Communion from hosts consecrated Thursday night at the Mass of the Lord's Supper. You probably are well aware that Good Friday is the one and only day in the whole year when the Church does not celebrate the sacrifice of the Mass. Even though we do receive Holy Communion, the liturgy of the Eucharist does not take place because we spiritually and liturgically die with Christ on Good Friday. And then on Easter Saturday, or Holy Saturday, the great vigil of Easter beginning at 8 p.m. We'll start outside in front of the church with the lighting and blessing of the new fire. We'll bless and light the new Easter candle. We'll hear an extended proclamation of the liturgy of the Word. We'll then celebrate the sacraments of initiation, baptism, confirmation, Eucharist, with the men and women who are preparing to join our Catholic community of faith this Holy Saturday night. And so it's really important for all of us to be together with them in prayer, for them in prayer, and in joyful celebration of their initiation. We want to welcome them by our presence as they make this great step in their spiritual life in the sacraments of their initiation. And then you can come on back on Easter Sunday, regular Sunday Mass schedule, 9 a.m., 11:30 a.m., and after each of those Masses, plenty of plastic candy-filled Easter eggs will be down the hill for our children to enjoy finding as their Easter egg hunt. So there's a whole lot going on the end of this week. Also, please do consider joining us in the chapel on Thursday morning, Friday morning, Saturday morning at 8 a.m. We will not be celebrating Mass those mornings, but we will pray together the church's daily prayer, morning prayer of the Liturgy of the Hours. Even though not Mass, it is so important for us to continue to bring our hearts and spirits together in prayer during these wonderful and powerful holy days. And as if the second half of this week isn't wonderful enough, the following week will continue that great joy. The octave, or 8 days of the Easter season, the first 8 days, are celebrated with the highest degree of festivity, each day marked as a solemnity, just like a miniature Sunday. We'll have music ministry at each of our daily Masses that week, 8 a.m. here in the church rather than in the chapel, so that we can be near the Paschal candle and the baptismal font. And after each of those Masses, our worship commission will be hosting a simple, light breakfast opportunity after each of the Masses. So again, please do consider extending and continuing the great joy of the Easter season that's just beginning with daily Mass here in the church for the octave days of the season of Easter. Second half of this week, following week, really rich, powerful, and strong times of prayer. And we really hope that not only will you be present, but you have taken an opportunity and still have time to reach out and to warmly invite and encourage someone you know, family member, neighbor, colleague at work, to join with you and be a part of these days of prayer. In the very challenging and difficult days in which we live, the joy and the hope and the blessing of the core reality of our Christian faith could be just the source of inspiration and encouragement that someone around us just might be desperately looking for. Now's a great time for them to experience what really animates our deepest and inner joy in these holy days. So we got a couple of great weeks coming up, and even beyond that, we're looking forward to training a new group of altar servers to help us minister in the sanctuary on the Sunday after Easter, April 27. We're really looking forward to students grade 5 and above to join us beginning at 8:30, right before the 9 o'clock Mass, for a training session that will conclude at 12:30. We really hope that more of our young disciples will help us build up our roster of altar servers who serve such an important and valuable role in supporting our prayer here in the sanctuary. And also, do be on the lookout. Our parish welcoming committee is getting ready to launch a new effort to extend a very personal and warm word of welcome to those who are joining our spiritual community here at St. Anne. We're looking to identify folks that might be willing to serve as what we're going to call faith friends, to make a simple, brief, personal connection over a period of time with newly registered parishioners to help them connect and get associated with the people and the activities that make our parish community such a place of joy and blessing in so many ways. So, as always, pay close attention to bulletin, flock note, Facebook, website, all of our communication means. We look forward to being together for a lot of prayer this week and next week. Do take care, and God bless.